Hey folks, Jack Gretz here in Northeast Music Center this wonderful afternoon down here at Paul Reed Smith Guitars in Stevensville, Maryland, and presently in the Wood Library area. There's been a lot of talk in the last couple weeks about book matching of maple and quilted maple tops, flame maple tops, and I thought that since I was coming down to the Wood Library, the private stock vault, I'd take a few minutes to go through the process of book matching and maybe explain it to everyone, and we can make it a little bit easier for everybody to understand exactly what's going on when PRS or other manufacturers say they're going to book match a top. So I took out some billets of wood. If you can imagine, this is at one time, this is a big tree, this way. And when they come from the wood buyers or the wood brokers, they're cut up into what's called billets. These are some billets from my personal shop back in Pennsylvania, where we build guitars as well as sell them. But this is a beautiful piece of West Coast maple, beautiful piece of quilted maple, and these come in billet form. We buy them this way, PRS buys them a different way, but basically what's going to happen is this wood is now going to be put on a bandsaw, and it's going to be sliced down the middle here. And then we're going to open this piece of wood up like a book. These pieces come from the wood buyers already book matched. So in this case, we're going to take this billet of wood, open it up. You can see the two sides have a mirror image of each other. The flame here is the same here. They equal each other. So when guitar makers, guys like myself, are down here at PRS to do Wood Library and private stock, we're matching these pieces up to get the most perfect book match piece of flame that we can possibly get. What happens after this takes place is that these are going to be joined on a joiner. These will be squared and made perfectly straight. And these two pieces of wood are going to be glued together. And that's going to essentially what's going to be called your top, or the rough blank of your top. In the world of PRS, they're going to take the PRS body shape and they're going to lay it on top, and they're going to bandsaw that out. And then after it's bandsawed out, it's going to go into the CNC machine where they're going to carve that into a top. And you can see that the book match on the top follows through the carve. Now, one of the things that we've heard is, well, the book match changes. Well, that's true, and I think I can explain that to you as well. These pieces are about 7/8 of an inch thick in what we call the rough state. This is right before they're carved. When they're put on the CNC to be carved, you can see right here at the bridge, it's just about 3/4 of an inch. And then the wood, we're going to carve into it. It comes down all the way down here to where it's just about 1/4 of an inch. So we're cutting into this flame maple, we're cutting into this quilted maple, and as you cut into the wood, the figure is going to change. So sometimes you'll see that the flame is dead perfect, and all of a sudden right down towards the end it moves a little bit. It's not a defect. It's not that the book match is not good. It's just in flame maple and carved maple, what you see on this side is now the bottom, the part that's glued to the mahogany. This part is the part that you're seeing. This piece becomes the other part that's glued to the top. And now this back piece is very close to what you're going to see on the back end of the carve at the top. So this flame, as it goes through, you can see here on the edge, the figure changes a little bit. So sometimes you'll see that that book match down towards the end is slightly up. You'll see it more in quilted maple than you'll see in flame maple, but on this piece you'll see the flame stayed consistent all the way through. Right down towards the end, the flame is identical all the way through. Okay? I hope that that helps you guys understand a little bit about book matching and the process of carving figured wood. And if you have any questions, you can reach us at Northeast Music Center in Pennsylvania. My name again is Jack Gretz, and any questions you may have, just send me off an email at jgretz, G-R-E-T-Z, at nemusiccenter.com, or call me on the phone, 570-909-9216. Thanks a lot, folks. Hope to hear from you soon.